You can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be talking about some pretty serious stuff here. I was originally thinking about putting it up on my main channel, but you know what? I'm like, all the people who are subscribed, who are still subscribed to this channel, have been around and have been watching me since I was a literal child. So y'all are real ones, and I think you're the people who I want to be talking to today. So let's get right to it. I have a very complicated relationship with gaming and playing video games. There are some times where I look back at all the games that I played over the years and can say, like, it's some of the most fun I've ever had in my entire life, and even go as far as to say that there are certain games that were a part of my life that literally saved my life, and I don't think I would be here today if I didn't play those games. Red Dead Redemption 1, Black Ops 1, Fallout 4, and the Mass Effect trilogy are the games that stick out to me the most when I think about games that literally kept me alive during really dark times. So, on one hand, I have a lot to be grateful for, and a lot of happy memories when it comes to video games, but there's also times in my life, including, honestly, the ones that where I'd say that gaming saved me. There are other times where it felt self-destructive and that I was ruining my life playing video games. It's definitely hurt me financially, because when I was younger, every last dollar pretty much would go towards buying new games, and like that was my entire reason to earn money. Or if my parents or family members gave me money for my birthday or Christmas or whatever, it would almost all entirely go towards gaming. And I think it's safe to say that I was addicted to video games to the point that it was hurting my life outside of it, like every other aspect of my life, my social life, my just my personal growth and development. Most of my years as an adolescent, like most of my time during those years was spent sitting in front of a screen rather than getting out there and actually having meaningful life experiences. With that being said, that really started around junior high school when everyone in that school hated me, everyone in that school wanted me dead, and like just didn't want anything to do with me whatsoever. So I used video games as an escapism, and like I said earlier, to kind of keep myself going, but at the same time, looking back as a grown adult now, I look and I like think about the memories I have playing certain games that were part of my life back then, and now whenever I go back and play it, or whenever I think about those games, I have a lot of negative thoughts associated with them as well, because I feel like my life could have been so much more than just that, somehow, some way. And like, if I just stopped playing so much fucking video games, I could have fixed myself. I could have actually grown and developed as a person during those formative years of my life. It feels wasted. Absolutely wasted. Like, I may as well have never existed during that time. That was basically my daily routine throughout most of those years, was go to school, come home, play video games the entire time, like before I have to go to bed, go to school the next day, and like repeat, pretty much, you know? That's how I'd spend most of my weekends too. Towards the end of high school and during my college years, I definitely spent more time with people and socializing and doing all those things, but I always felt like it was never enough. And especially now, being someone who is 27 years old is like, shit, like all those years just went by and I did absolutely nothing with that. And now I'm an adult, I'm miserable, I'm working this job nonstop, and nothing has changed. That's the thing, nothing has changed. Like, the routine is almost exactly the same, except instead of school, it's work, and instead of playing video games, it's just me laying in bed, just feeling depressed and not knowing what the fuck to do with myself. Because yeah, even during times when I feel like I have nothing better to do, I still a lot of the time just avoid playing games because it reminds me of my shortcomings in life, like the fact that I have nothing better to do. And when I'm playing video games, I just feel like a loser now. Like, I'll spend time listening to music, browsing YouTube, watching some people's videos, browsing Reddit and social media, Facebook. But whenever I think about playing a game, like, oh, I should fire this game up and play a couple of games, my chest starts to get tight, and I have, like, mini panic attacks whenever I like actually try to play a video game. Like, I really have to do a lot of mental preparation and a lot of just telling yourself, like, it's okay to escape every now and then from your shitty life and to play this game. Like, I have a Let's Play channel that has a lot of content on there. Most of the footage that you see, though, is stuff that I, like, from months ago that I'm still uploading. So I don't even play as much as your average person would probably think. Like, if you're looking at all my channels, you see all the content I put up on the One Up Chuck channel, Mr. NoobTube Gamer, and even Cynical Gamer. Like, there's a lot of videos between all those channels, and they're all gameplay, but it really is just a surface level thing. Like, I play a game for maybe a little bit. My gaming sessions are not nearly as long as they used to be. If I have, like, a full day to myself, I'll play a game for, like, maybe 2 hours and then be like, okay, this is enough. I can't spend more time on it because I'm gonna feel shitty. Spending my entire day on one game, that happened to me the other day. I finally got around to play the new Zombies map for Black Ops 6, and it ended up being a 3-hour play session where I made it to, like, round whatever it was, like 32 or 33, got killed, of course, in the boss fight because I'm not very good at zombies, and I was like, shit, it's already time to go to bed and get ready for work again. Like, I hate that. Like, time is such a valuable thing now, more valuable. Like, back then, you don't think about time. You think you got plenty of it and you have all of it, but when you're, when you get closer to my age, it's like, shit, like, you feel like you're running out of time, and that you need to get your shit together, and that this is, like, the last chance that you have to finally do the things that you need to do to actually live a meaningful life when it's all said and done. Because right now, with social media and everything, it feels like everybody that was in my life that I still am in contact with or have, like, them on Facebook or whatever, it just seems like they're all having a great time, they're enjoying themselves, they're traveling everywhere, they're doing all these cool things, they're getting married, they're just living life to its fullest. While I'm just sitting here feeling like a waste of oxygen. I've had serious struggles with my mental health during most of my life, but lately it's reached a breaking point, I would say. And what used to be a fun little hobby that I used to be able to do to kind of get away from my problems, now it's more of a thing that reinforces all the negative thoughts that I have about myself, that I'm just someone who is a waste of life and has nothing better to do but to play these stupid fucking games. You know what I mean? I try to mitigate that by associating my gameplay with content on YouTube. So I'm like, okay, this is something that I'm actually using as side income, and I'm making not a non-insignificant amount of money, but also not a life-changing amount of money with my monetized channels. So I'm feeling more like a productive adult rather than some fucking loser when I play these games and I make this content and I, edit everything and put it all together. It feels good. It feels a little bit more fulfilling that way. And as small as my community is, at least I feel like I'm sort of making my mark on the world, as little as it is. At least it's something, So YouTube has actually helped a lot for me, and it at least has done something. It's kept the hope alive. It's been something to keep me going every single day. But it really does suck that what used to be my favorite hobby, like my favorite thing to do ever, is now something that hurts me a lot. And even if I am making a little bit of money off of it, I still feel like I'm wasting my life, and that I'm meant to do more in this world than what I currently do. Like, my life would have been so much better, and I'd be so much happier today if, like, half of that time that I spent on my 360, my PlayStation 3, or all the other gaming systems that I had over the years, if that time was instead spent, like, going out and hanging out with people, because I struggled a lot socially. It's not like, oh, someone invited me to do something and I decided to play video games instead. It wasn't like that. It was just because I literally have nothing. No one's inviting me to shit. No one's fucking planning anything with me. No one fucking cares. So I'm just gonna go and do this shit and be lost in my little virtual world. Doesn't make it feel any less crappy, though, that that's the situation you're in, and that's your social life, and that's what's, so you kind of just shut yourself down after a while and don't even want to do anything. And even in the context of gaming, I feel like I fail at that too. I see all these crazy gameplays, everyone's just like so amazing at the games that they play, and I'm just like painfully average at best. Like, my actual gaming skills, I feel like kind of insecure compared to other people. Like, this game, Modern Warfare 2, is a great example of a game that I sucked ass at, but I put countless hours into. I never got a nuke in MW2. Not once. Even though I owned it since 2009, it's never happened. And I'm like, man, the one thing that I fucking do, that I spend the most amount of time in, I'm not even good at. And when I think that way, I feel even worse. But yeah, over the years, my mindset towards gaming has shifted drastically, where I went from not really thinking much about it, just have fun and, You know, just enjoy yourself to, like, bro, you cannot fucking do this shit because you need to do more with your life and not escape from it. But then I end up not doing anything more with my life anyway. I'm just fucking laying there depressed, wondering what went wrong in life and why it feels like everyone else has so much more going for them. And you look back on all the years and you're like, yeah, while everyone else was doing whatever the fuck they were doing, you were just fucking on your computer or on your console playing these stupid-ass games and doing nothing with yourself. And I acknowledge it's a very unhealthy mindset to have, but that's what I've been going through lately, and I'm not sure exactly how to deal with those feelings.